My cherished one, heed this pressing message that is intended solely for you. Archangel Michael stands before you with immense power and profound feeling, reaching out to your heart in this very moment. This message deserves your attention. It arrives with celestial urgency and a sacred shield enveloping each phrase. Michael claims to have observed every action, every strategy, and every hushed word that has been uttered in secrecy against you. And tonight the divine has answered. The wicked scheme devised by a woman to bring you down has unraveled disastrously. Her shadowy designs have come back to haunt her, and now she finds herself in the ICU, quaking as the weight of her actions sinks in. She pleads for compassion, yet the decree from above has been sealed. You are protected and secure. You are shielded. You shall remain unscathed. You must have unwavering faith, for the path has been cleared ahead of you, and the traps set for your failure have already been dismantled. There was a moment when you sensed an unsettling presence, a familiar figure radiating an unusual energy that disrupted your tranquility. Your essence was attuned to the tempest brewing in the hidden dimensions. This woman, once warm-hearted, now consumed by envy with each gift you were given, chose to rise against you. But what she was unaware of was that divine forces had already placed Archangel Michael by your side. Every scheme, every word curse, every manipulation, every deceitful plan she attempted to set in motion has been undone by an overwhelming force. In moments you may not have fully grasped, the abrupt interruptions, the hold-ups, and the peculiar weight you experienced recently were manifestations of a profound struggle in the spiritual realm encircling your existence. Yet it is said, "You never left my sight for one moment." Michael declares, "The adversary was allowed to challenge your faith, yet not to bring about your ruin. The trial was merely to demonstrate the true strength of your brilliance. The woman who conspired against you was a pawn of shadowy powers, swayed by jealousy and arrogance. She envied the grace that shines upon your existence. She desired what you possessed, your tranquility, your power, your sacred blessing. Yet she failed to grasp that your gifts were not mere possessions to be taken. They were divine blessings that emerged from a journey of suffering, belief, and devotion. She believed she could alter your fate, yet it was her own hands that plunged into the abyss she created for you. In this moment, a divine presence is close to you. He commands, "I require your attention. I reach out to you under the authority of the Supreme Being. Have no fear, for victory is assured." He declares that your name shines brightly, and no force shall prevail against you. The one who dared to strike at you with her words and gestures now confronts the inevitable repercussions of her choices. Prepare yourself for an impending revelation, one that will leave you astounded. You might hear that she is in critical care, that her state is grave, that she is whispering your name in sorrow, coming to terms with the weight of her actions towards a divine being without grasping the consequences. But cherished one, it is said, do not take pleasure in her pain. Refrain from boasting. Do not desire her downfall. Instead, seek divine guidance. For in her fragility, your kindness will reveal your true essence. Your heart shall face trials now, not through suffering, but through compassion. The same grace that delivered you from your trials is now what you must offer through your prayers. You bear no blame for her demise. The divine took care of that. Yet, The power lies within you to determine your reaction in this very instant. If you possess the ability to forgive, if you can wish for her restoration, even after her actions, then the heavens will bestow a blessing so profound that it will envelop your entire lineage in extraordinary favor. This transcends mere individuals. It encompasses something far greater. It was about revealing the divine strength within you. There are those who questioned your safeguarding presence. Some even claimed your devotion was futile, that your supplications were without purpose. But now, a divine proclamation arises. I am about to transform your life into a testament. Those who questioned your path shall see the power at work in your journey. They shall witness that no force devised against you shall prevail. The archangel has inscribed your fate with celestial brilliance. Every malevolent force that sought to cling to your essence has been cast out. Every ill wish cast upon you has been undone. Not due to your resistance, but because you chose to seek solace in prayer rather than seeking vengeance. Last night, there was a moment when an unusual tranquility may have enveloped you, akin to a gentle warmth in your chest or a serene stillness that appeared unexpectedly. That was the essence of Michael enveloping you. As you rested, a monumental clash unfolded beyond your perception. The woman who sought to bring you down summoned the wrong powers, believing she held the reins. But what she remained unaware of was that she had summoned forces beyond her control. The sheer force she unleashed surged back toward her with the intensity of a tempest. In that moment, Michael unsheathed his sword and proclaimed, "Lay not a hand on this anointed one." The force intended for you found its mark on her instead. That is why she stands in her current place, battling for her existence, coming to terms with the fact that she has meddled with something divine. I cautioned her, yet she chose to ignore my words. I bestowed visions upon her. I delivered messages. I orchestrated her encounters with those who shared my message. Yet she laughed, she ridiculed, and she pressed on. And now the divine has intervened to set a precedent, not to obliterate, but to enlighten. This woman's suffering reflects the profound repercussions of attempting to harm one of the cherished beings. Fear not her nor the actions she attempted. The darkest days have passed. The malevolent force that lingered in your surroundings has been utterly eradicated. Michael has cleansed your environment with divine flames. Changes are starting to unfold before your eyes. Unforeseen tranquility, delightful revelations, doors of opportunity swinging wide, lucidity in your mind, and liberation from weights that felt immovable. That is the celestial proof of your salvation. God says that within the next 7 days, you will witness visible signs that your life is turning around. A long-awaited shift will swiftly take place. A door that was once shut shall swing wide, and an influential presence will connect with you in a surprising manner. This will be the ultimate assurance that your trials have come to an end. Michael proclaims, "Radiant One, keep your gaze forward. Do not seek out the truth of her fate. Do not utter a word in opposition to her. Your quietude is your might, and your invocations are your force. The woman who once plotted against you will diminish into obscurity, and in time, her name will lose all significance in your existence. The very individuals who once embraced her deceptions shall now behold the reality. Divine revelation indicates that exposure is already unfolding. Individuals are starting to recognize your true essence and the reality of her existence beyond the facade. The deceived shall approach you, yearning for absolution for their misguided beliefs. Beloved, it is said, you have no idea how many celestial beings have been watching over you. There were nights when rest eluded you, moments when your heart soared inexplicably, instances when you experienced unexpected shivers or discomfort. That was destined to happen. Your essence was reacting to the divine energies surrounding you. The foe sought to disrupt your tranquility, yet each time, Michael remained vigilant at your side. He declares, "You were never witness to the struggles I endured in the shadows, yet you experienced the consequences. The tranquility that ensued was the testament." The reason for this revelation at this moment is to renew your faith in the assurances given to you. For an eternity, you have pondered the reasons behind the misfortunes, the betrayals from those you least expected, and the disloyalty that shattered your trust. Now you see it was all a grand design in the cosmic game. The divine realm was reshaping your environment, eliminating threats, and gauging your response. You have triumphed over that challenge. Even in the face of injustice, you chose not to strike back. You wept rather than swore. You sought divine guidance rather than scheming. You chose patience over impulsive action. Your endurance is what shielded you. Your breakthrough was ignited by that humility. And now, due to your unwavering faith, a voice declares, "Get ready for your rise. You shall rise above those who sought to bring you down. Your name shall echo in spaces where you do not tread, and blessings will pursue you relentlessly. What the adversary intended for destruction has been transformed into something beneficial. In just a month, you might find yourself transformed beyond recognition as your circumstances undergo a profound change. The valley that was destined to be your end shall transform into your flourishing paradise. Michael observes the sorrow that fell from your eyes when you believed no one could grasp your suffering. He assures you that your tears hold great significance. They were divine messages that ascended to the celestial realm. Every drop of suffering you bore is now being transformed into sacred essence that will bless your journey towards triumph, tranquility, and abundance. The woman who envied you shall serve as a guiding example for countless others. Never lay a hand on what is sacred. There are still some hidden energies that need cleansing, and you can assist in this process by praying with sincerity over your space. Ignite a flame, utter phrases of safeguarding. Invoke the presence of Archangel Michael and declare, "No darkness shall penetrate where the divine resides." By taking this action, you are confirming the divine protection that surrounds you. You are collaborating with celestial forces to finalize what the universe has already accomplished. There is no reason to be afraid of consequences. The divine realm has already intervened. You will begin to observe a remarkable harmony in various aspects of your life, with moments of perfect timing, unexpected coincidences, and a newfound clarity regarding your true purpose. There will be a new level of communication coming your way, manifesting through dreams, numbers, and the signs found in nature. You might encounter feathers, bursts of blue light, or the recurrence of numbers such as 111 or 777. These affirmations reveal the profound connection between Michael and the divine realm. When you behold them, express your gratitude vocally. Thankfulness maintains your bond unbroken. This is not merely a warning. It was an awakening destined to unleash your supreme power. You are not powerless. You have been selected. The challenges you encountered merely demonstrate that your brilliance is beyond what shadows can endure. You have always possessed strength beyond measure. You were gracefully traversing a transformative blaze that elevated your essence. Your belief has ascended to a realm where your words hold the power to alter reality. You are bestowed with divine power and guidance. Employ it with great discernment. Speak with power, not doubt. Utter words of grace, not retribution. The woman in the ICU is now experiencing her own transformation. Her recovery is a matter solely for her and the divine. What truly holds significance for you is that righteousness has prevailed. The harmony of the universe has been reinstated. You are liberated from all bonds that linked you to her essence. The cord has been severed. Move ahead unburdened by the shadows of treachery. Michael proclaims that a message or a call will soon arrive, affirming this profound transformation of the spirit. It could be surprising tidings, a heartfelt apology, or perhaps an unforeseen financial or emotional gift that seems too perfectly orchestrated to be mere coincidence. When it arrives, recognize it as the divine mark upon your salvation. Embrace this moment fully. Employ this rejuvenation with great discernment. Rekindle your spiritual connection. Proclaim your aspirations with conviction. Revisit your aspirations once more. The atmosphere surrounding you has transformed. Every endeavor you pursue is now propelled by divine favor. Doors shall swing wide with swiftness beyond your anticipation, for the obstacles have been cast aside. Rest assured, your safety is absolute. Your fears shall not come to pass. You shall remain unscathed. A divine presence has paved the way for you, ensuring that Michael stands by your side as your everlasting protector. There exists no weapon, no deception, no malediction that can reach you now. You are enveloped in celestial protection. As this message touches your soul, you might experience a surge of emotion, perhaps chills, tears, or an indescribable tranquility. That is affirmation. The divine presence is reaching out to you at this very moment. Michael's wings envelop you, imbuing this revelation into your very essence. All darkness that sought to accompany you has been banished. You are entering a time of transformation. From this moment onward, in times of doubt, hold this night in your heart. Recall that a higher power revealed the scheme before it could bring you any harm. Recall that Michael was your unwavering support when your vision was clouded. And keep in mind that even amidst turmoil, a higher power was orchestrating events in the background. You have always been accompanied, not even for an instant. The one who sought to shatter your tranquility now confronts her own reality. And the divine has guided you to safety. You are my beloved creation. You have been chosen and blessed. You shall exist without trepidation. You shall thrive and never falter. You shall embrace and never falter. This is your celestial promise. Now inhale deeply. Embrace the transformation. That is the essence of divine beings surrounding you. Your perseverance, your grace, your unwavering belief are being celebrated. The divine realm looks upon you with great pride. And soon you will witness the purpose behind all this suffering. A life brimming with elegance, plenty, and a serene tranquility that remains untouched by any earthly force. So rest now, cherished one. You are protected. The conflict has reached its conclusion. The woman's wicked scheme has unraveled. The peril has subsided, and your fate is firmly held in divine hands. Archangel Michael proclaims, "You accomplished it. You emerged victorious from the hidden battle. Now stride ahead with confidence, for the divine has proclaimed triumph in your honor. Divine presence surrounds you eternally. Everything will unfold perfectly for you. You are shielded. You have been selected, and you are cherished infinitely. Have faith in the divine. Seek his guidance. Trust in his assurance, for your miracle is already unfolding. My cherished one, I approach you today with a message of profound importance. For the divine presence has proclaimed your name in the celestial assembly. He stood before the throne, his sword drawn, his eyes ablaze with celestial fire, and declared, "Father, the wicked scheme against your child has unraveled. The one who aimed to ruin your creation now wails in anguish. She lies powerless, her plans in ruins, her voice quaking with remorse. The divine realm has witnessed the actions taken against you, and the repercussions are already starting to manifest. But my dear one, do not allow fear or vengeance to seize your spirit. You are shielded by celestial command. You are shielded by my presence, and no force that rises against you will ever succeed." For months, murmurs circulated about you, schemes crafted in the darkness by one whose jealousy festered like a toxic vine. She beheld your elation, your unwavering belief, your serene resilience, and it overwhelmed her. Rather than pursuing illumination, she embraced the shadows. She whispered falsehoods in the shadows, seeking to turn others against you. She plotted alongside those who wore a facade of kindness while harboring malice in the shadows. Yet what she remains unaware of, my cherished one, is that every utterance cast against my chosen is acknowledged by the divine realm. Every scheme devised to ensnare you has been noted. Each moment she believed you were solitary, divine beings were at your side, recording every action. And now the principle of celestial fairness has reached its ultimate conclusion. Archangel Michael stood watch over you, shielding you from her curses, repelling her assaults, and thwarting her schemes. The force she unleashed to bring you pain has now rebounded upon her with great intensity. Her own words have transformed into shackles binding her. Her deceit has crumbled into nothingness. You pondered the reason behind the sudden weight that enveloped your soul. Why do peculiar visions visit you in the depths of night? Why do some individuals distance themselves from you without explanation? A struggle was underway for your very existence. As you rested, Michael battled fiercely. As your tears fell, the cosmos shifted. And when the ultimate strike of darkness was on the verge of being unleashed, a voice declared, "Enough." Now that woman finds herself in a realm of profound remorse, confronting the consequences of her choices. Her mind is engulfed in a tempest of uncertainty. Her form is fragile. She finds herself in the ICU not by mere chance, but as a result of her choices. This moment is not for reveling in her suffering, but for grasping the strength of a higher purpose. What one plants, they will undoubtedly harvest. She reaped what she had sown, and now the echoes of her actions haunt her. She planted dread, and now dread envelopes her. Yet even now my compassion reaches out to her. Even in her suffering, The divine realm watches, hoping for the emergence of repentance. My dear one, you must hold unwaveringly to your beliefs. Do not allow this event to make your spirit unyielding. Refrain from harboring ill thoughts towards her. Instead, seek divine guidance. Offer your heartfelt wishes for her spirit to rise and embrace the truth. Seek within to ensure that no remnants of resentment linger. For I have already justified you. The victory is secured. What was meant to harm you, I have transformed into a blessing for you. You are entering a transformative era of renewal. All that has been taken shall come back, greater than before. Every falsehood cast upon you will now stand as a testament to your strength and unwavering belief. Archangel Michael proclaims, Beloved of the Supreme, the decree has been established. It is time for you to advance now. The chains that bound you are shattered. The shackles have been shattered, and your name is now pure in the celestial archives. The shadows that enveloped your existence have been dispersed by celestial flames. The moment for sorrow has come to an end. Your ascent starts now. The divine realm observed your quiet strength as you faced the tempests. You wept in silence, questioning why those you held dear turned against you, why your intentions were misinterpreted despite your genuine heart. But I assure you, dear ones, nothing was in vain. Each drop of sorrow nourished your triumph. Each act of treachery became the foundation for ascendance. I permitted it not as a means of punishment, but to unveil those who genuinely supported you and those who covertly opposed you. Now you see the truth revealed. The undeniable truth has revealed itself in ways that cannot be overlooked. The woman who plotted against you believed herself to be wise. She believed her messages went unnoticed, her manipulations concealed, her alliances forged in the shadows. But I, the divine, observe in silence and bestow recognition openly. I allowed her to continue, not out of ignorance, but because I was crafting her own demise through her choices. And now those who once placed their faith in her will witness the undeniable reality. They will witness the divine presence upon you. They will witness that no falsehood can overshadow what I have sanctified. They shall witness that the divine champions the meek. Are you not aware, my dear one, that when an unjust force stands against you, it stands against me? When they speak ill of you, they speak ill of me. When they scheme to bring you down, they strike at their own fate. I am not to be ridiculed. I am the supreme arbiter of justice. I stand for the virtuous and reveal the malevolent when the moment is right. Do not pursue retribution, for it is mine to wield. Continue to stride forward in brilliance. Continue to pray, continue to forgive, continue to trust. For while they create obstacles, I forge connections. As they scheme in darkness, I craft my glory. Perhaps you've pondered the reasons behind the persistent signs from Archangel Michael. Radiant bursts, unexpected shivers, plumes materializing from the void, murmurs in the breeze beckoning your essence. He was attempting to awaken you to the onset of a profound spiritual tempest. And even if it was hidden from your sight, the divine realm was engaged in a battle for your essence. Dark forces were sent to divert, to devastate, to deplete your essence. Yet Michael unsheathed his blade and battled in dimensions beyond perception. His decree was unmistakable. Do not lay a hand upon the one chosen by the divine. That is the reason you emerged unscathed while others faltered. That's why, in the face of adversity, your spirit remained unyielding. That's why every assault only drew you nearer to the divine. You were under celestial protection. The adversary believed he could bring your downfall by manipulating others, by inflicting illness, by weaving deceit. Yet I have surrounded you with a blazing barrier. Every dart aimed at you struck that flame and was consumed. Every narrative transformed into a stage. Every falsehood transformed into reality. And now every concealed action has been revealed to the light. The woman's demise does not signify your triumph.